Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crazy Dreamer Network. My name is AJ and let's hop right into today's reading. So today's pick a card is what blessings and miracles are the summer solstice bringing to you, or is the summer solstice bringing to you? Okay, so we have four piles: pile number one, pile number two, pile number three, and pile number four. Pile number one, we have the Fool. Pile number two, we have the Magician. Pile number three, we have Temperance. And pile number four, we have Justice, okay? Again, pile number one, pile number two, pile number three, and pile number four. I love you all so much, my dreamy dreamers. Before I go, I just want to give a big thank you to everyone who's ever donated any resources, money, comments to the channel. I love you all so much, more than words can describe. And, even though you assume that, like attracts like, I'm just so grateful to have the people who are subscribed to this channel be here, even if you all are silent assessors, so to speak, But yeah, I just wanted to give a big thank you to everyone who's ever sent anything, and even of those of you who haven't. Just thank you for being here and watching the readings. It really does help and support me in ways you couldn't imagine. Okay. So again, I love you all so much, and I'll see you in your readings. Bye. Hey, pile number ones, welcome back to your reading. So you all chose this really cool, the Fool card, okay? So by means of blessings and miracles that this summer solstice is bringing in for you, like a complete rebirth. And I know we don't really use that type of language to describe the Fool, but that's what I'm getting. Like a renaissance, like a renewal of energy that presents itself as a new beginning. It's interesting as well because you can see this like path leading towards the sun. And look, you literally can see the clouds acting as a staircase to the sun, which is, I don't know if you all have ever heard that euphemism, staircase to heaven. It's almost like whatever you're creating here on earth, you are propelling yourself to create like your own utopia, like your own heaven on earth, so to speak. I do want to read a little bit of this card from the guidebook. I believe this is the Elemental Tarot. I just want to read it just, in case you all are ever interested in purchasing one of these decks, you'll kind of get the sense of like what the author thought of it or how the author wanted to articulate their vision or the illustrator's vision or, whatever. But what I'm really is like cloud nine also I'm getting. Like you're going to be on cloud nine soon because something you've built on earth, okay? On earth as it is in heaven has been popping up in my head a lot. I don't know why, but it has been. So let's read this for you. Okay, so it says the Fool. Card number 0, the Fool. Step forward into the unknown with full trust that the universe will show up to support you. It says, you stand on the edge of a great cliff suspended in time between yesterday and tomorrow. Senses far beyond sight, touch, hearing, taste, smell assure you there is nothing to fear and nothing to mourn. Though the terrain beyond the cliff's edge is obscured, you know in the depth of your being that it is safe to step forward. A small dog smiles in agreement. I had no idea this was a dog. Now I'm looking at it. It looks like a Pomeranian. I thought this was like a beaver or something. That's hilarious. Okay, so it says guidance. The gift of radical presence is offered to you now. Accept it by seeking to be carefree but not frivolous, trusting but not naive. By experiencing completely, by existing, completely in the here and now without expectation of the future or attachment to the past, you can walk in harmony with the divine. Loosen your grip. Throw out the map and focus on putting one foot in front of the other. You may be surprised by who and what appears to support and encourage you when you lift your gaze away from the blueprint you've so carefully created and allow the present to unfold naturally before you. It says, enjoy the moment and stay open to all possibilities. Only by relinquishing control can you access the great power of the universe. So yeah, so like I was saying with the Fool card, there's like new immense beginnings for you. Excuse me about that shaking. There's new immense beautiful beginnings for you, pile number ones, that's gonna take you places the mind couldn't even conceive. You know what I'm saying? That's going above and beyond the clouds. Like you're running towards the sun, like you're going towards the sun, the optimism, the hope, the prosperity, the recognition and achievements and awards or acknowledgement that maybe you've always felt that you deserved, but just really didn't understand, like maybe why they weren't coming in, or maybe even you're finally centered in your deservingness, right? I know I always say on this channel, there's a quote that says, we don't get the love we want, we get the love that we think we deserve. But I really feel like that translates into every aspect of our lives, whether it be career, whether it be familial, friendship, anything, you name it, we get what we think we deserve, you know? And that has a lot to do with self-esteem and self-evaluation, or the lack thereof, right? So I digress. Let's continue on with your reading. Y'all actually got 2 extra cards, and I just was like, they came out so kind of like succinctly. I was like, I'm just going to take them. So the extra cards we got, you know what? I'll save this momentarily. So let's see, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. A lot of self-sufficientness, a lot of confidence in self. Like I even suggested, high self-esteem and regard for yourself, knowing that whatever you want, you can attain as long as you put your mind to it, and really your mind, body, and soul, because the Queen of Wands is indicative of someone who is very almost like a multitasker, but someone who could do it all and look dang good doing it, right? That's my favorite description of the Queen of Wands, just because I think it's so powerful, right? It puts us in our autonomy. It puts us in our ownership of self. Like, yes, we can do it as long as we trust in ourselves and our community, and, you know, we could rise to the call of action. Now, Queen of Wands also suggests you could be a fire sign or have a lot of fire highly aspected in your natal chart. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, or you could just be embodying this energy, this fiery energy, the tenacity, the action taking, the grit that it takes to really propel yourself to the future and create these big ideas that you have in your head, okay? So I'm gonna put this here. So let's start off with your reading. We have the Nine of Cups with happiness, the Hierophant. We have the Prince of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Universe, the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Devil in reverse, the Empress, Princess of Cups, the Sun, and the Three of Cups with abundance. Like, how beautiful is this? Literally adjacent from one another, or diagonal from one another. We have the Nine of Cups to the Three of Cups with abundance, and it seems like a celebratory energy with friends, family, and loved ones. It could be coming up too during this summer solstice, right? But I digress. Oh yeah, the other 2 cards we have is the Seven of Wands with Valor and the Star card. So this signifies you being unrelenting and standing your ground and standing up for your art, your capabilities, yourself, your community, the people you love, right? Unrelentingly, how can I put it? Like, never letting up on yourself, like sticking by your choices, sticking by your business, or, you know, where you work, or the people you love that are healthy for you. You know what I'm saying? And it also stands for a lot of healing has occurred in order for you to do that, right? And also wish fulfillment is on the horizon for you, pile number one, a brand new wish fulfillment, something that you have been yearning for a while, and now it's here because you've stood your ground with it. You kept going, you know, and that's what fire energy is all about. Like, fire energy cannot be contained. It can't be self-contained. It's hard. It's kind of like it takes a lot of science and practice to contain a fire, right? Like, you got to go to firefighter school, or like, you know, I live in California, so I know there's a lot of brush fires that occur. And how do firefighters combat the brush fires that naturally happen, or maybe that someone else has, you know, incited? They fight fire with fire, ironically enough. So they'll like kind of like torch some other areas so that they can take control of the other fire that has ran wild, right? But I feel like in a lot of regards, fire can't be contained. It spreads very quickly, and especially in dryness, right? So it's keeping our emotions afoot, and it's keeping our love for self and others, you know, that contrast, that balance, right? But I feel like you're not going to be contained, and neither will your vision. You're not containing, you're not simmering down, you're not like dumbing yourself down for anyone or anybody, which is beautiful. Pile number ones, never do that, because it'll usually end up biting you in the butt. Okay, but I digress. Let's hop into the center of your reading with the Prince of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles, and the Princess of Cups. Very interesting. There is a lot of kind of like youthful energy here, which I guess I could expect from a summer solstice reading. But what I'm getting is your intuition is telling you to pause about something, right? Your intuition is telling you to pause and maybe to recalibrate, or to focus in on something that you're pausing from. And I'm getting that because, sorry, let me scoot up a little. I'm getting that because we have the Prince of Pentacles here, and they have something like a world in their hand, something that correlates to like a globe. And this bull has like stopped. It's almost at like a sudden stop, right? The Princess of Pentacles, the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups, talks about heightened intuition, talks about playfulness, talks about kind of like youthful, naive, or, you know, innocent. Maybe replace naive with innocent point of view of the world, right? Like they're swimming with a dolphin, and the dolphin has like a flower in their mouth, and she's holding like a turtle. Yeah, she's holding a turtle underneath like this crescent moon. So she's like deep in her emotions. She's deep in the subconscious, right? So it's like something within your subconscious is telling you to pause on something in the material, pile number ones, or like something about pausing, or like reframing, or something like that with the Prince of Pentacles. I want to clarify this Prince of Pentacles. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for blessing and cleansing this deck, for cleansing and blessing this deck. Clear, concise, accurate messages for pile number ones. Why is this Prince of Pentacles here? Oh, thank you. The Ace of Swords. Okay, so you're gaining more clarity, and there's a mental victory, like a triumph, like a mental triumph here. Tell us more about this Prince of Pentacles. Why is this Prince of Pentacles here for our pile number ones? Thank you. Okay, so the title card came out, so it's almost like the universe is really trying to say something here. Tell us more, Spirit. Why is this Prince of Pentacles here for our pile number ones? Thank you. We have the Nine of Cups. Okay, tell us more. So this could be a wish fulfillment, because the Prince of Pentacles or the Knight of Pentacles does have a definition associated with seeing your dreams to fruition. Like, how can I, like, working hard towards something and knowing that your wish is going to come true because of your diligence towards it, right? So one more card. Why is this Prince of Pentacles here for our pile number ones? Okay, so we have the Ten of Pentacles here as well, with the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Very interesting. So this is what I'm getting, pile number ones. It's almost like your intuition, your subconscious is telling you, and I'm saying subconscious because that's just what I'm getting. Every other cup, they're typically on top of the water, and this young person is submerged in the water. So I have a feeling like I'm getting like subconscious energy. But I have a feeling your wish has something to do with your legacy or an empire you're building or finances, right? So what I'm getting is take the summer solstice is bringing in blessings and miracles by means of you being able to take a break, take a beat, right? To really sit down and plan for your future and your future wealth and your future prosperity, because it's inevitable that you're going to get what you've been asking for. However, to just really maybe even plan them out a little more precisely is what I'm getting as well, with that King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles that came up. The King of Pentacles being at the bottom of the deck. And then we have the Nine of Cups and then the Ace of Swords. I'm feeling like you got a realization about, okay, I need to reframe and refocus. And that's why maybe God, Spirit, Source energy is hinting, take a break, take the time that you need to make sure your routine is in congruence with the things that you are saying you want and saying that you want to manifest, okay? So again, let's go back towards the beginning of the reading. We have Nine of Cups, happiness, and the Devil in reverse. I feel like you're overcoming a lot of obstacles and temptations that lead you away from happiness. You're like pushing all that from the side. Oh my goodness, I just realized we have the Nine of Cups here, and then we just had a Nine of Cups that that clarified this Prince of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, wish fulfillment for sure. There's happiness coming in, especially as it pertains, pile number one, to your resources, your family, like overall happiness as it pertains to your finances, family life, your material life in general, okay? And I have a feeling you know this. Your intuition has been telling you this, right? And I feel like it's you're your most happiness, and this Nine of Cups, this wish fulfillment is coming in once you overcome fear. Gosh, it's like fear, indecision, and there's like three things that we should overcome in order to like really kind of like succinctly manifest. And it's fear, indecision, and I can't think of the last one. But if it comes to me, I'll definitely say it. It's like fear, indecision, and I forgot. But pile number ones, your wish is coming to fruition. I feel like once you overcome any type of addictive behaviors or just behaviors that no longer serve you, that no longer serve your highest good, where you're trying to go, and where you currently are now, okay? So with the Hierophant and the Empress, so we literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 major arcanas in this reading. With the Hierophant and the Empress, it's, okay, dare I say, major Taurus energy. So a lot of Venus energy too. I feel like you're sitting pretty right now. Like you're like God, Spirit, Source energy is going to make it to where you're sitting pretty. I don't know why I'm getting that. With this Hierophant and the Empress, they're both sitting down, right? Relaxing. They both have animals at their feet. They're both by trees, in the center of the trees as well. They're both holding something in their, maybe their left hand. So a lot of truth, like effortless wisdom. I feel like wisdom is being poured into you right now and you're just absorbing it. You're just taking it. Wisdom is being poured into you right now, pile number ones. Beauty, art, abundance, it's all coming to you. Okay? And I have a feeling you're like this effortless spiritual teacher or like this effortless teacher. You teach very effortlessly, okay? And you teach, I feel like you're garnering the mechanism to teach about the path of least resistance. That's what I'm really getting from the Hierophant and the Empress card. You're garnering your truth that is the path of least resistance. And you're teaching this to others. With the Empress, I always think of the path of least resistance. The Empress signifies the feminine aspect of the Emperor, right? So instead of action, 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 it's just sitting, receiving, okay? Again, we already went through the middle of the reading. Excuse me. We have the Universe and the Sun card here, which is, again, indicative of running towards the sun, right? Running towards the sun and the universe having your back and the universe actually providing for you sustenance. Okay, that's what I'm getting. The sun is sustenance to every living thing on this planet, right? So the universe holds the sun. Okay, so the universe makes sure that you're provided for day in and day out, like the sun provides sustenance and nourishment to all of Earth's inhabitants, okay? And I feel like you're also being thrusted into a brand new cycle of your life, which is going to be a lot more cheerful, a lot more abundant, a lot more clear. There's clarity here too with the sun as well. And I feel like you're gaining a lot of clarity that the universe truly has your back. The universe truly has your, like you in mind, you know? And then with the Ace of Pentacles and Three of Cups abundance, like you're going to be celebrating maybe a new financial start, okay? A new financial opportunity or a new opportunity in general that's going to make you and your friends and families very happy for you. And, you know, just giving you a reason to celebrate, okay? So, my bad if I'm long-winded right now, pile number one. Let's pull some more cards, okay? Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages. Tell us more. What else do you want us to know about the blessings and miracles that the summer solstice is bringing in for our pile number ones? What blessings and miracles is the summer solstice bringing in for our pile number one, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages. Look, you can't make this up, okay? We have material harvest, period. Look, you can't make this up. This just fell. This was like the last card that dropped out. Card number 3, fertility. You're going to be sitting pretty, pile number ones, collecting all this beauty, prosperity, material gain that the universe wants you to have right now. And I feel like it's because, like, you're very giving and nurturing as a person, right? Male or female, doesn't matter. And you're willing to receive it at this point. You're going through the path of least resistance and you're being rewarded because of that. Because I feel like you've cracked the code, so to speak. Look, we have card number 5, wisdom. And I feel like trial and error taught you that. Trial and error taught you the path of least resistance is what God, Spirit, the universe wants us to follow. You know what I'm saying? Or at least at certain times, right? And because you did it, you adhered, you answered the call, and you adhered to the path like Spirit wanted you to, you're being rewarded now. And it's interesting that we have fertility and wisdom, and then we have the Hierophant and the Empress. One more card, Spirit. Wow. That's trippy. One more card, Spirit. Blessings and miracles coming in for our pile number ones during this summer solstice. Look, that's so funny. Okay. So we have card number 15 with temptation. Deliver us from... How does it... gosh, there's like the Lord's Prayer or something like that. Deliver us from temptation. Something about deliver us from temptation and something evil. You've done a lot of healing. Pile number ones, okay? You've done a lot of healings. With this temptation card, you've turned your back on things that no longer serve you. Look, we're having the same cards here. You've done a lot of healing with this heartache and loss card number 3, which signifies the 3 of Swords. And with this temptation card, you've turned your back on certain things that no longer serve you, or you will be. Whether you have or not just yet, you will be turning your back on addiction, certain behaviors that just, it's so funny. Shout out to OC. Shout out to OC. But one of the subscribers actually told me about this book called, gosh, I forgot the freaking name of the book. But basically the book is about what got you here isn't going to get you there. And that's what I'm seeing in the cards, right? What got you here, maybe the habits or the lifestyle that you led that got you here today isn't going to get you to that next level. So as soon as you overcome this next level, you know how they say new level, new devils? As soon as you overcome the next level of temptation or whatever, boom, all this beauty comes into your life, all this prosperity, all this hope, opulence, abundance by means of how you see abundance for yourself, okay? So let's see. And I feel like you have the wisdom of discernment now. You're able to discern the things that you let in to your aura, to your space, to your atmosphere, to your sanctuary. And you're being acknowledged for that, pile number ones, with this brand new beginning in your material world, in your emotional world, okay? Tell us more, Spirit, clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number ones. What blessings and miracles are coming their way this summer solstice? What is a summer solstice? What miracles and blessings is the summer solstice bringing in for them, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages. What miracles and blessings is this summer solstice bringing in for our pile number? Too many cards. What miracles and blessings is the summer solstice bringing in for our pile number ones? Okay, let's see. We have these 2 cards. Look, Lot's Chance. We have Tea Leaves Foresight. Your intuition is blaring. So I have a feeling along with material abundance, you're going to have a lot of spiritual abundance too. Spiritual downloads, you know, the foresight to see what chances need to be taken and what need to be left in the dust, okay? I always get Thummim and Thummim from The Alchemist, that book, The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. And he used like some totem crystals or rocks or something like that. It's like Thummim and something. And they were like his yes or no totems on his path, on his path, right? On his journey. And I always get that with that card, Lot's Chance. Okay, one more card, Spirit. One more card. Blessings and miracles being brought in for this winter solstice. Look at this. Wishbone affirmation. and numerology precision. So yeah, you're getting the things that you've been wanting. You know that you had a very heightened clue and suspicion that they were going to be coming in, and they are. And I have a feeling that if you've been wondering about taking chances on certain things, do it, because that was like a divine insight. Okay, look at the bottom. We have tarot guidance. Yeah. So with this tarot guidance card, it's almost like a confirmation, y'all. Okay, let's see. Let's pull some more cards here. Let's see. Any other guidance for our pile number 1, Spirit? What other guidance for our pile number 1s? Clear, concise, accurate messages about the blessings and miracles this summer solstice is bringing in for our pile number 1s. Clear, concise, accurate messages. Thank you. So we have manifested, baby. This is something you manifested. I already knew. Look, self-care. And look, I think maybe you're manifesting like a new appearance. What did I say earlier about self-esteem though? And look at this person's like image. Look at how her self-image in that mirror versus how she feels on the outside. And then she's consoling the person who she sees on the mirror because she's like, don't worry. We're about to manifest this new whatever, however we want to look. We're about to manifest it. Okay. I have a feeling too, you're about to manifest a whole new wardrobe or like makeover. And I'm really not talking about superficiality, but when you look good, you feel good, even if that's double conditioning your hair, you know what I'm saying, in the shower or right when you get out the shower, or that's, getting a manicure and a pedicure to cut your cuticles and stuff like that so they look more groomed, or like wearing fresh pressed clothes or something like that. Like the subtlety in our outside appearance can really change our inside appearance. First, it all starts from within, though. Man makes the clothes don't make the man or the woman. Woman and man make the clothes don't make the man or the woman. But what I'm saying is that even something slight in your appearance, even if that's standing straight, like fixing your posture or something like that, will definitely help you to feel better about yourself. And with these 2 Empress cards coming out, you're going to be looking and feeling better all on your own. You know what I'm saying? Especially we have that Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You're going to be looking and feeling good, pile number 1s. And this is something that you manifested. That's so funny. One more card, Spirit. Thank you. Ooh, this came out. Look at this. Third eye. The intuition is popping. Okay. Pile number 1s. We have at the bottom of the deck. Keep going. Keep going. Finish that race. Finish that race. God, Spirit, Source, Energy is giving you the momentum that you need to propel you forward to finish your race. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Remember, right? So with the third eye chakra, you're being endowed with a lot of intuition and foresight, okay? So you can make what you want manifest simply, easily, with the least amount of effort, the path of least resistance, right? And these are the blessings and miracles that are coming in for you, pile number 1s, because you're getting the inclinations to do something, to change your self-image, to manifest certain things on purpose, because they're on course, they're en route to what you truly desire. Okay, so let's pull some angel messages cards to end off your reading, my dears. Clear, concise, accurate messages, Spirit. Last messages for our pile number 1s. Okay. So this one was the only message that fell out, and I might just take this one. I love this card. It says, Archangel Michael, the path is now clear. I have removed all obstacles in your way. You can move forward now with ease and confidence. You will achieve what your heart desires. Whew, just beautiful. We're definitely ended on that ending on that note. It says diversity. The world will be a boring place if we were all the same. Celebrate your uniqueness. You are special and much loved. You are pile number ones. Please know that and understand that, and really, what is it called? Drive that message home to you inside, because that's going to help with this manifestation process. It's just going to make it easier, okay? More efficient, okay? So with that being said, my lovely dreamy dreamers, I love you so much, pile number ones. If you like this reading, if it resonated with you, please give this reading a big thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone else who would benefit from the messages provided here today. Again, I love you so much, my dreamy dreamers, and I'll see you all in our next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number twos, welcome back to your reading. So you all chose this magician card. I think this magician card is so cool because it literally shows, like, you know, the tools, the crystals, and it has like the quintessential tarot, like magician stuff, cups, swords, wands, and pentacles and stuff like that too. But it also shows tarot cards, crystals, books. What else is that? Something in the background, like a cauldron and stuff like that. In relation to, you literally have more than what you need to attain your manifestation, or to attain what it is that you want in life, who you want to become, where it is you see yourself. You have more than what you need. All the tools in your arsenal to provide for yourself and to provide for others. You could probably also see all this, I think it's wheat in the background, which stands for abundance, okay? Also, pile number ones, I wanted to suggest, if you felt called, pile number twos, excuse me. Also wanted to suggest, if you felt called to pile number ones, I would definitely go check that out, because there were some synchronicities in that reading and that card alone, and this one too. And I thought that was pretty cool. So if you feel like it, or if you want to, by all means, you don't have to, but I think it would be beneficial. But I do want to read a little bit of the descriptions from this guidebook. I'm using the Elemental Power Tarot by Melinda Lee Holmes. It's a really cool deck, and I love the major arcanas in this deck, okay? So let's begin. We have card number one, the Magician. You are one with the earth and the cosmos. Their powers surge through you as your own. It says, a selection of tools lie before you, carriers of the sacred wisdom of the cardinal elements of air, earth, fire, and water. As you survey your choices, deciding what you will create in your cauldron, a shimmering light fills your being. You recognize it instantly as the fifth element, spirit. Your ritual can begin. It says guidance. You are magic. You are made of stardust, of the 5 classical elements, and because of this, you have access to their powers. By shifting the contents of your life or how you view your circumstances, you have the ability to create the world you desire. Think big and take small steps towards your goal. The glory of achievement is yours for the making. While we are all given our own set of circumstances, gifts, and limitations, the universe teaches us that we are each truly the master of our own destiny. Play with exercising this control freely, but keep the conjuring focused on your own affairs. All beings possess this power, and their free will must not be interfered with, okay? So it's cool because I like this deck because they offer like apothecary, and they have some type of apothecary in the major arcanas, and this is cinnamon. So something is just telling me to read this for you guys. So it says, apothecary, cinnamon activates personal magic. Sprinkle it on porridge, boil the sticks to make tea, or use it as a room freshener in potpourri. So I think that's really cool. And who doesn't love cinnamon? At least the smell of it, you know? For anyone who's not allergic, you know, I don't know people's allergies nowadays. But yeah, let's begin with your reading, pile number twos. So we have at the bottom of the deck, temperance with art. So I have a feeling y'all are creating you all's lives. You feel a deep resonance with alchemy and mental transmutation, right? Which is alchemy in and of itself, the yin and the yang, knowing that you have two different aspects inside of you, and learning the balance of those aspects to create magic, to make manifest what you want, okay? And you're also having fun. You know that your life is a walking is walking art, or that's what you want it to be, and that's what you all are creating right now. You want to create your life as a testament. You know how like they say fashion is art that you can wear, but you know your whole being is a walking testament to the art that you create and to the magic that you make manifest every single day, pile number twos. And that's what I'm getting. This summer solstice is bringing in for you blessings and miracles by the way of alchemy, changing your mentality, changing your thought pattern, because you know you have every tool in your arsenal to do, be, and have anything that you want. And this has been a repetitive message for a couple readings now. So I know it's coming to fruition because the cards keep saying the same exact thing in different ways, right? So let's hop into your reading. We have the Nine of Swords with cruelty in reverse. We have the Chariot, the Ten of Swords with ruin, the Two of Swords with peace. We have the Prince of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Strength card, Five of Wands with strife, Two of Pentacles with change, King of Wands, and then the Empress card. So going into the center of your reading with the Ten of Swords of ruin and the Two of Pentacles with change, I have a feeling there's no, like, yes, of course you're ending a tough cycle, but look, how interesting, right? We have two yin and yang cards. I mean, two yin and yang, imageries on two different cards, right? And we have the Two of Pentacles and we have Temperance. Both of these cards talks about balance, right? Talks about like moderation, talks about work and play, so to speak, right? So what I'm getting, and it's so funny because I know Maya Angelou is quoted with saying moderation in moderation, right? Don't overdo anything or underdo anything. Do it to have it be like super finessed, right? In your approach, if that makes any sense, y'all. So again, with the Ten of Swords with ruin and the Two of Pentacles with change, I have a feeling that like, yes, the end of a tough cycle has now commenced and you're feeling the change. You're feeling how it feels to the juxtaposition of that change, the juxtaposition of that ruin, of that rock bottom. You're feeling the contrast of where you once were versus where you are now and where you're going. Pile number twos, okay? And I feel like you understand to a certain degree, you know, you can't stay at the bottom. I know there's a song, I think by Kanye West, and it's like, it cannot always be night. It can't. You know? Life is about cycles, right? And change is inevitable. So I feel like you're changing and rearranging right now, and your whole world is changing and rearranging to the point where you're getting back your balance, your stability, and you're doing it very well as also pile number twos. So going back to the beginning of your reading with the Nine of Swords, cruelty in reverse, and strength, yeah, I have a feeling like a lot of anxiety is subsiding, I think that's the right word, out of you right now because of your inner resilience and strength. You have built like, how can I put it? You've built like, I will just put it like this because this makes sense to me and I hope it makes sense to you too. Let's say a meditative regimen, right? You've built something so solidly into your routine that you never stay in this Nine of Swords for long anyway. You know what I'm saying? You might have a little peak of anxiety or worry here and there, but you don't stay in this energy for long. And that's the goal, pile number twos. We're human. So just our natural chemistry, we're going to have certain things that make us feel anxious or make us feel, you know, a little odd or weird or whatever. But it's not, I saw this one meme, it's not unpacking and living there. Okay. And I was like, that's a really good way to describe that. Okay. Don't unpack it. Don't live there. Just see it for what it is and be like, okay. And then move forward. Okay. And I feel like you have garnered that, almost like that mechanism of the mind to do just that, to like move forward gracefully from, you know, minor slights or minor bouts of anxiety or over analyzing certain situations because you've built your resilience, you've built that inner strength, right? So with the Chariot and the Five of Wands, I feel like you've also, there's a lot of like juxtaposition, like um highs and lows, ups and downs, should I stay or should I go? Like I feel like all that's changing. You're becoming more peaceful and more resolved in yourself, right? Because it took some time. You had to like go really within and to find the questions that to your answers. And I have a feeling you've been very like, I said this in another reading, topsy-turvy, because we also have the same yin and yang type of happening going on in this Chariot card. Conflicted energy. We have the Five of Wands of strife, which means conflict, internal or external conflict. And I have a feeling you've been feeling conflicted about moving forward with something. I don't know if this is a person, place, or a thing. This could be a Cancerian person, like the zodiac sign Cancer. But what I'm really getting is you've been feeling a little conflicted about moving forward with something, with someone, something along those lines. And maybe you've been strategizing also, pile number twos. Maybe that's why you've been kind of like weighing the pros and the cons. Again, juxtapositions, right? Highs and lows, ups and downs, pros and the cons. You've been weighing the pros and the cons of something by means of strategy, right? So you might have to spar with yourself from time to time just to find the right way to move forward, right? So with the Two of Swords, with peace, and the King of Wands, yeah, you've made that decision. You have made peace with your leadership capabilities and the answers that you needed, right? With this Two of Swords and this King of Wands, you're taking charge and you're finally moving forward. You're cranking that engine to go because you've made peace and resolve with the question that you had inside of you, right? And with the Prince of Pentacles and the Empress, now since you've made peace, I feel like you're just kind of sitting and like waiting to go. And it's yeah, you're like sitting and waiting to go, but it's like you're waiting for that, maybe the cue from the universe, or you're waiting for something to come in or come to you in order for you to get going. Okay? But the manifestations and the blessings that's coming in is, the end is here. Like the end of that tough cycle, that worry, that anxiety, is gone, because it's like the seasons. It comes and it goes, and I have a feeling you've made peace with that. So now you're able to move forward, okay? And maybe you're moving forward energetically. Maybe you don't even have to budge, okay, on the external. You've moved forward in your mind first, and now it's like, well, your mind and your energy, right? And you don't even really have to budge or do much in order to see all these blessings and manifestations coming in for you. Okay? Because you're an alchemist, you're a magician. It's like the rabbit out of the hat, right? So let's pull some more cards. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number twos. What blessings and miracles are coming in for them during this summer solstice? What blessings and miracles? Look at this. We have the Ace of Cups, or card number one with love begins. Yeah, you're pouring into yourself right now. Pouring into yourself, and focused a lot on self-love and self-rejuvenation, And I feel like others are here wanting to help you as well do that, because they know how much you give, of yourself. Tell us more, Spirit. What blessings and miracles are coming in from this summer solstice for our pile number twos? Look at this. We have 1 and 2. Wow. So spiritual union. So it's either your divine counterpart is being brought into you. That's the blessing and miracle that's happening, because I feel like this happened after you've poured all this love into yourself. Pile number twos. Yeah. It's either you're integrating on a soul level or on a spiritual level, or there's a physical union coming in for you. Look at this. Card number 1, we have base chakra. Yeah, you've built a spiritual foundation for yourself. Look at this. Card number 19, light, which is the sun. That's beautiful. So yeah, there's about to be bounty coming in, okay? Because you reached for the stars. What's at the bottom of this deck? Look at card number 4. We have authority. This could be an Aries, okay? Or if it's not, this is because you've taken control over your life again. You've taken control of yourself and control over your life. And now, like, God's spirit source energy is providing this love for you. So this could be love in the form of like a spouse or a a committed relationship, or just people that you just love and adhere to their energy. This could be a divine union with self, okay? But what I'm getting is, I think y'all are waiting for this emperor to come in. Look, card number 4 is authority, but it represents the emperor card. And we have the empress. It's almost like you're waiting on this emperor to come in. Pile number 2s, whoever this emperor is. And this could be your higher self. This could be a form of your higher masculine self, right? The integration. A lot of people are integrating right now. I've noticed. You could tell. Tell us more, God. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 2s. What miracles and blessings is the summer solstice bringing in for our pile number 2s? What miracles and blessings is this summer solstice bringing in for our pile number 2s? Okay, so we have dice gamble. We have astrology destiny. Let's get one more card. Thank you. And we have Shagai fragmented. So yeah, the piece, your destiny is on lock. Does that make sense? Like, you don't have to worry about accomplishing your goals, your dreams, your ambitions, because you're going to do that. Your destiny is what it is. Even if you don't take the path of least resistance, right? Was I talking to this pile about the path of least resistance? I don't remember. But no, I wasn't. Even if you choose not to take the path of least resistance and you maybe are a little bit more, how can I put it, rigid in your approach, you're still going to get to where it is you're supposed to be. Pile number 2s, okay? Some type of risk or gamble that you've taken in the past has paid off, and now you're about to see that. This could be a risk or a gamble you took 2-3 years ago, right? But all the pieces are coming back together. Where you didn't feel whole or complete or whatever, boom, is being brought back together. I do want to read a little bit of this Shagai fragmented for you, just because I'm getting the inclination to. So it says Shagai fragmented. The worst is behind you. Okay, that 10 of Swords is done. And you can begin to breathe deeply, knowing you will never have to go through the same difficulties again. A place of such uncertainty that it left you feeling that all you cared for was torn from you, lost forever. It hasn't been easy at all to gather what little strength you had left, but sometimes we must undergo a journey of turmoil to find the haven of peace on the other side. So now know that you are safe to release your sorrow and allow your tears to cleanse away your hurt. As though gathering back your scattered Shagai bones, your heart will knit together and you will soon feel whole again. What did I say? And it says other divinatory meanings. A situation is healed. Time to pick up the pieces and move on. Quit playing the victim. Don't be ruled by your emotions. Focus on positive outcome. Give yourself time and permission to heal and grieve. Happiness awaits. Come on. We can't make this up. That's why I was saying, check out pile number 1s if you all have some time, just because I think these 2 piles are connected in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, let's pull some more cards. What pile? Okay, yeah. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 2s. What miracles and blessings is this summer solstice bringing in for our pile number 2, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages. What miracles and blessings is this summer solstice bringing in for our pile number 2s? Thank you. Break the rules, okay? You're breaking ancestral patterns. You're breaking generational curses. You're breaking the rules. You've never been confined to the rules anyway, pile number 2s. You're alchemists. You do what you want, but in a way that'll benefit yourself and everyone else involved, you know? Tell us more, Spirit. What miracles and blessings is this summer solstice bringing in for our pile number 2s? Okay, let's see. So look, wow. Anyways, we have get it together, okay? We have root chakra. We have crown chakra. So let me space these out. And we have pay attention. I feel like your intuition, something that you know to be certain, is trying to tell you something. What's at the bottom of this deck? Throat chakra. Speak your truth. Say what you mean. Say it with your chest. In the words of Kevin Hart. Say it with your chest, okay? We have crown chakra twice. Root chakra twice. We have, sorry, I know that's messy, but we have base chakra and root chakra. So this could mean, let's look up this. I know this reading's a little long, but it is what it is. Let's look up base chakra because now I'm curious. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, it says 1 base chakra. Key facts: red, sound, lamb, element, earth, gland, adrenal, and it says keywords I have. So let's see what this says. It says, known as the base or root chakra, this energy center is situated at the base of the spine and is most closely related to all your earthly issues such as survival, the physical body, issues of money, sustenance, safety, and shelter. To balance this chakra, practicing yoga can be extremely beneficial. Dancing or light physical exercise will also help keep the energy flowing and harmonious. Honoring your body and taking care of it on the outside will bring you well-being on the inside. It works both ways. What did I freaking say? Was it no, it was, please go check out pile number 1s. Pile number 2. Check out pile number 1, even if it's just for a brief minute, even if you do it tomorrow or another day. Check it out because there's a message. These 2 piles are related. But yeah, I feel like, you've built this foundation. You've already built it. That's what's healing. That's what the Shagai bones mean. Like, you're healed. Your external is healed, okay? Now, to maintain the healing, do a light exercise, go outside, walk around earth, you know what I'm saying? And if the euphemism is I have surrounded with the base chakra, always affirm that I have, not I want, not I will even. I have this, I have that, Okay, so I'm going to end your reading. And this pay attention card keeps popping out. You know what else I'm getting? Something about paperwork. You might need some type of paperwork or something, maybe in regards to your business or something. If you need some type of paperwork done, do it. Okay, so last message. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 4s. Wisdom, guidance, advice for our pile number 4, Spirit. 4 cards came out, so I'm just going to take them. We have at the bottom of the deck, think global. You are being encouraged to spread your wings. Think outside the square. You are a citizen of the world. Expand your vision. Imagine the world within your heart. Embrace it. Surround it with love. Let it be, and so it will be. So I feel like you're taking your mission on a global stage, right? Or you want to. You can do that. You have the capacity to do it. So if you just needed that, you can do that. There it is, pile number 2s. You have the capacity. Don't get too overwhelmed. Ground yourself in that fact, okay? Ground yourself in that fact, okay? We have imagine. Clearly visualize the life you want. Feel it in your heart and soul, and so it will become. Determination, perseverance, and patience will lead to a positive outcome always. We have prayer. It says prayer. No matter how difficult the situation may seem, all is possible. Ask, we're listening. and we have change. It says, life is a journey. It will be very unfulfilling if each step was exactly the same as the last. Because life is always changing, it is forever fresh and new. Allow your life to unfold gracefully. Be grateful for what was, is, and forever will be. So, like, change is the only constant, but through this change, I have a feeling you have been praying a lot. You have been visualizing and imagining the life you want because of that inner resilience and that determination to see this through, right? And I always get like that Solange song, saw things I imagined. I saw things I imagined. Like, I think maybe in 2017, she made this really dope album. And she really did. She must have manifested making that great album that really was like the album of the year, album of the summer, because she really like manifested that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting here. See things you imagine, like you already saw it in your mind's eye first, and you know things are just materializing for you now. Pile number 2. So amazing job, my lovely dreamers. I love you so very much. Okay, and I'm excited for you and excited to see how you take the world stage by storm. Okay, so with that being said, my lovely dreamers, I love you so much. If this message resonated with you, or even if you just liked it or got encouragement from it, please give this reading a big thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone else who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. Again, my pile number 2s, I love you so much, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number 3s, welcome back to your reading. So you all chose this Temperance card, okay? And I will address the elephant in the room in a minute. Y'all got 2 Temperance cards. I had to say it. You all have 2 Temperance cards, so that's a double confirmation, okay? With this, as it pertains to the blessings and the miracles that the summer solstice is bringing in for you, pile number 3s, it's like kick back, relax, and cool. Just wait. You know, you might be feeling antsy right now or super anticipatory for something, but I have a feeling magic is still being done and made by you right now, right? So now all you have to do is really like relax, you know, take a breather, you know, enjoy your time out in the sun, enjoy your summer, and just watch how this manifestation, how these blessings, how these miracles are going to be bestowed upon you. Because I have a feeling like it's still in the works, but not really. You know how the Temperance card could signify kind of waiting, kind of like, you know, just almost like I always say waiting for the other shoe to drop, like you're waiting for something to happen. But what I'm getting is that like enjoy the wait, enjoy the journey. But I do want to read to you all what temperance means through the guidebook, okay? So it says, draw in your extremities, literally and metaphorically, to rediscover your center. It says, you rest on the beach gazing out at the sea. Your field of vision is divided equally into sand, sea, and sky, each in perfect balance with the others. A glass of water sits beside you, half full or half empty, depending on your point of view. You breathe in the salt air, filling your lungs, holding your breath, and letting it out in equal counts. It says, guidance. Slow down for a moment. See how still you can become. Notice where your energy is fighting to go. What did I say? Ooh, child, that's so funny. Yeah, so it says, notice where your energy is fighting to go, what task, relationships, or obligation it wants to feed. See if you can begin to redirect this energy inward towards your center. Invite it to soothe and heal your being. Only after practicing this inward focus for some time can you reassess where your energy is best spent externally. Everything in moderation. This is not about abstinence. It is about cultivating awareness where you spend your energy and how that energy is returned to you, then making adjustments to keep your spiritual ecosystem healthy. Exactly. And this is like double emphasis on that, pile number 3s, double emphasis on that. Slow down. Whoa, Nelly, you know? slow down, take your time, reassess, recalibrate, and get very centered, because you're alchemizing something here. You're creating art, whatever it is, whether that be your life, whether that be what, you know, your literal like work. You're creating art here, and that takes time. Okay. So yeah, as it pertains to zodiac signs, just hopping right into the bottom of the deck, you know, you could have a lot of fire around you, particularly Sagittarius, since Sagittarius and Temperance, since the Temperance card represents Sagittarius in the zodiac. But what I'm getting is just take some time to complete your manifestations, okay? And that means rest. That means being still in order so you can call them in and allow them to come in, right? The ocean could be calling you right now. Maybe go to the beach, relax near a body of water right now is also what I'm getting. Okay, so I digress. Let's hop into your reading, pile number threes. We have King of Wands, Strength, Prince of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. We have the Sun card, Ace of Pentacles, Princess of Cups, the Hierophant. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Princess of Pentacles, excuse me, which is the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Magician. So your cards are extremely clear here. Okay, so let's just start from the center of your reading. We have the Prince of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. I have a feeling there could be someone coming in with a love offer that maybe doesn't feel so certain about your reaction to it with this Prince of Cups and this Ace of Swords in reverse. They're not sure if, you know, you'll be receptive to them or not. They just have a lot of uncertainty and a lack of clarity as it pertains to maybe asking you out, moving towards the next step romantically with you or something like that. However, what I'm getting is if this is an external person, right? But if this is your energy, pile number three, water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, your passions, it's almost like you're a little unclear about what you're passionate about. Almost like what that guidebook was saying about this Temperance card. Where is your energy wanting to go? I feel like you're a little uncertain about that. And that's why God, Spirit, Source energy is telling you to chill right now. Like relax in the unknowing of this, because you're going to figure it out. You're going to answer your own questions, so to speak, right? You just got to give yourself time to discover where your energy wants to go and where you want to take it, right? Where you want to better focus your energy, whether it pertains to your relationships, your work, yourself, you know what I'm saying? All in that order. Okay, so let's hop back into the beginning of the reading. We have the King of Wands and the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. Your intuition is telling you to go. Your intuition is telling you to go full steam ahead, you know, take all the leadership roles that you can muster and things of that nature. But I feel like your intuition is telling you that, like, people really value your leadership capabilities as well. Pile number threes. People really value your wisdom and your fire, your drive, right? People do value that. With the Strength card and the Hierophant card, yeah, you're testing your inner resolve and your inner resilience, right? Through the experiences that you have been through with the Hierophant, okay? I feel like you're teaching others about inner strength and inner resilience too. And you're teaching them by example, right? People see how tranquil and how constantly you're in this meditative state. You don't let anything get you too riled up, right? And like I keep saying, you have this inner resolve about you. And I feel like people want to emulate that. People are also trying to manifest that within themselves. You want to know something interesting? You see the contrast of these two people, even with their animals. This person grounded. They're grounded. So is their ox or their cow, right? This person wants to be like this person. They want to be grounded, but they can't. So they sit on the wolf, and the wolf is howling at the moon. They're getting there, but they're just, you know what I'm saying? They could be younger, so they're just learning the ropes. They're doing it their way right now, okay? With the Sun and the Princess of Pentacles, yeah, you have completely implanted this hope, this optimism, maybe into someone or yourself, or a seed of hope and optimism that you have planted is about to come to fruition, is about to, what is it called? Bloom. Okay. And wow, that actually looks like that too. So the Princess of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles talks about apprenticeship, talks about learning. There could be a Leo, a young Leo wanting to come and learn from you as well, pile number 3s. But what I'm getting is this pentacle, this something you planted in yourself or around what you wanted, something that you wanted to manifest, a seed that you've planted is now coming into full bloom. And I'm this summer solstice too. That's what this is telling me. And look at, from the Princess of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles, look at how much that has grown. Yeah, so your, whatever you have manifested or whatever you're wanting, pile number 3s, is coming to you fully manifested, fully bloomed here. Okay, with this Ace of Pentacles and this Magician card, you did it. That's why just sit and sit pretty and wait. And I keep saying sit pretty. I don't know why. I think because of the Empress card. I think a sitting pretty, right? On your pedestal, receiving, being in receptive mode. Just sit and wait for what's yours to come in, because it's coming in. It's coming in, or it's here, okay? But this summer solstice is bringing this into you, pile number 3s. Whatever you have alchemized, whatever you were, you know, kind of like mixing up, it's coming in. Tell us more. Oop, wrong deck. Tell us more, Spirit, clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 3s. What blessings and miracles are coming in for them this summer solstice? What is this summer solstice bringing in for our pile number 3s? What blessings and miracles is this summer solstice bringing in for our pile number 3s? Clear, concise, accurate messages. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Wow. Okay. Again, we have card number 1, awareness. This is the Magician card, or the equivalent to the Magician card in this deck. Yeah, your crown chakra is completely open. It's like almost like whatever you think almost instantly manifests. We have, look, stand your ground, card number 7, something you persisted in, the vision. I felt like you held your vision for so long. Now it's being made manifest. And then we have card number 3, rejoice and celebration. You're about to, woo, child. You are about to celebrate your winnings, pile number 3s. Amazing. Look, we have another card number 3. And your pile number 3, you could be seeing 333 everywhere. But yeah, we have card number 3, partnerships and alliances. And you're not doing this alone. You're not going at it alone. You know, people are down for the ride, so to speak. People want to help you. They want to see you manifest your goals and your dreams and your ambitions. And don't be afraid to ask for help, pile number 3s, because then that'll make you that much closer to attaining what you've been wanting, right? Tell us more, Spirit, clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 3s. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 3s. What blessings and miracles is the summer solstice bringing in for our pile number 3s? Okay, one more card, Spirit. Thank you. Very interesting. So we have Shagai fragmented. We have hydromancy illusion. This came out twice. And we have spells alchemy, but look at the similarities of these two cards. Spells alchemy. And what do we say? What were you whipping up? Pile number 3s. Y'all were whipping something up, okay, magically, spiritually, however you know, alchemize what you want to come into fruition. And you've done that. And you know what? You've stopped the illusion. You've stopped... You understand that the veil is very thin right now, and I have a feeling this is what's heightening your manifestation abilities too. You're overcoming illusions as well through experience, through trial and error, right? And with Shagai fragmented, you're no longer fragmented. You're being brought back whole. And I feel like the illusion all this time was you thinking you weren't whole in the first place. Like that was an illusion. It was almost like a spell or something that was casted on you, like thinking that you weren't whole or you weren't enough or something like that. And I felt like you undid the spell that you were under. And to me, spells could be maybe you're watching something that you know you have no business watching, just in the name of entertainment, and it's making you feel low vibrational, and maybe that thing is casting a spell. So by undoing the spell, you stop watching what you're watching, and then you kind of get back to the center. You gain your wholeness, you gain back your tranquility, right? And with candle illumination, yeah, something in your mind has been illuminated. That you know what was illuminated? You being under this alchemical spell in the first place, you being under this illusion more so in the first place, because I have a feeling that you have the capacity to even cast spells on yourself, pile number 3s, because of how much of a master manifester you are. You're a master manifester, and we have to understand that goes both ways, right? It goes both ways. We could think ourselves into oblivion, and we could think ourselves into heaven on earth. It's our choice. So what have you been thinking? What have your thoughts been manifesting for you, whether consciously or unconsciously, right? Okay, so let's pull some more cards. I feel like I'm forgetting a deck or something. Anyhow, thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck, for giving pile number 3s and myself clear, concise, accurate messages. What blessings and miracles is this summer solstice bringing in for our pile number 3s? Clear, concise, accurate messages. What blessings and miracles is this summer solstice bringing in for our pile number 3, Spirit? Oh, okay. It says, trust your gut, healthy habits. Interesting. So maybe the illusion was due to what you've been eating, okay? You know what's interesting too? What we consume does impact our mindset too, right? So if we're eating junk all day, we will feel like junk, and we will start thinking from what we're eating, okay? So I feel like your gut, your intuition is telling you something. Maybe to lay off of certain foods and to pick up healthier ones, or lay off certain unhealthy habits like we were talking about, watching things you know is just going to cause you stress or anxiety, and instead watching something or doing something that's going to ease your mind and give you clarity and stuff like that. Let's see. Last card, Spirit. What blessings and miracles is this summer solstice bringing in for our pile number 3s? Just one more card. What blessings and miracles is this summer solstice bringing in for our pile number 3s? Yeah, there's definitely an overarching message of moderation. Maybe you've been a little out of whack because of lack thereof moderation. You've just been doing what you want. Pile number 3. One more card, Spirit. One more card for pile number 3s. Okay, too many cards. Just one. Okay, I'm just going to pick it out like this since it doesn't want to come out. What blessings and miracles is this summer solstice bringing in for our pile number 3s? Spirit team, look, your spirit team is like, no joke. This is so cute too. Your spirit team is like, get it together. Pile number 3, sit down and get more. You know what I'm getting? Tighten your grip on your habits. That's what I'm really getting. Tighten your grip on your habits. And it could just be one. Just start with one. Don't overwhelm yourself with trying to change every single thing. Maybe that's just taking a 30-minute walk every single day. Not letting a day go by to where you don't move your body physically, you know? Or not letting a day go by where you don't drink 8 cups of water. You know, something like that. It doesn't have to be so grandiose or whatever all the time. It could just be very like straight, simple, and to the point. Okay, so last message, Spirit. Last message. But I feel like your spirit team has your back. Like, your spirit team has your back. You're about to manifest a lot. And that's why I'm thinking that God's Spirit Source Energy really wants you to moderate yourself too. Because look, if God's Spirit Source Energy is giving you all this abundance, all this money or resources or time, whatever it is you're manifesting, right? Giving you this, they want you to spend it wisely. You know, they do. So I think that's really what is suggested here. Last message, Spirit of wisdom, guidance, and insight for our pile number 1s. Last message, wisdom, guidance, advice to end our pile number 3s. Reading. Okay, here we go. So we have protection. It says, you are safe. Do not fear. We are with you always and surround you always with our invisible wings of light. Look, divine intervention. It says, you may feel frustrated because something stalls or come to a standstill. Progress seems painfully slow, yet this is a blessing. It is divine intervention at work. When the timing is perfect, all will come into fruition. That's ultimately what this reading says here. Pile number 3s is like temperance. Just wait your turn. And your turn is coming up. You know, your turn is here. It's just, you know, have a good time, you know, waiting for it, I guess. And we have harmony. It says, disharmony occurs when we try to resist life's natural flow. Everything has a cycle. Every stage of life has its own unique meaning and purpose. Every day can be harmonious if we want it to be. And we have at the bottom of the deck, sacred source. It says, we, your angels, are here to remind you of your magnificence. You are literally an angel in the making, a being of ethereal love and light, forever one with God, Goddess, and all creation. So in essence, pile number 3s, you're working up to something huge. And the summer solstice, the miracles and the blessings that's sent for you is like, wait in luxury, like wait in abundance. Like, you know, you've done the heavy lifting. Just enjoy the rest of your summer and watch this all come into fruition, how you know it's already going to come, right? So yeah, pile number 3s, that's about all the messages that I have for today. I love you so much, my dreamy dreamers. Great energy per usual. There's nothing, daydream a little bit, you know, alchemize, you know, do some mood boards or some, you know, if you got an iPad or something like that, or a tablet, you know, do some like mood journaling on your iPad or tablet, you know, enjoy yourself this summer. Don't just be in constant anticipatory, or don't be in constant anticipation for what's to come, because that's gonna elongate, or it'll at least feel like it's elongating the manifestation process. Our ships come under a don't care sea. Okay, so when you're not worried about it, boom, that's when it hits. That's when it comes into fruition, okay? So with that being said, my lovely dreamers, I love you so much, pile number threes. If you like this message, if it resonated with you, please give this reading a big thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone else who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. Again, my dreamers, I love you all so much. And until next time, I'll see you in your next readings. Bye. Hey, pile number fours, welcome back to your reading. So you all chose this really cool Justice card, okay? It's giving Ma'at energy, all right, which is the Egyptian goddess of like justice, of balance, of equilibrium. And it suggests here the heart being just as light as this feather, right? So as it pertains to the blessings and the miracles that this summer solstice is providing in your life, I'm getting lightheartedness. That's so interesting too, because this is the only, maybe like one or two of the only piles where I use the term to describe the Princess of Cups, you know, this lighthearted energy, this lightheartedness, this like cutesy energy, flirty energy, right? I feel like whatever that has been weighing you down in the past is not gonna be a burden to you now or in the future, okay? You're releasing it. Yes, you have this inner resilience and this inner resolve about yourself, but it hasn't hardened you. It has maybe even sparked your intuition more so. It's giving you more clarity and insight about the things that you want and need and say you want and say in the things that you say you want and the things that you say you deserve. But it adds an air of lightness to it, right? It's not super highly focused on it to the point where, you know, that energy just becomes too much, right? You're rooted, you're grounded in what you say you want, so you're allowing it to come in with ease and tranquility and balance and harmony, really, okay? So I digress. Let's read a little bit more into this Justice card. So it says, look back to your past actions and experience to find what you require to grow. It says a large scale stands beneath a gnarled old olive tree, a heart in one side and a feather in the other. While they would seem to be vastly different in weight, they hang together in perfect balance, the heart made light by a lifetime of virtue. It says guidance. To find the balance in your life, begin with the lowest hanging fruit. Look at daily habits that drain you, lack of sleep, overworking, overconsumption, and take steps to correct your course. Once your material life is in order, you can start to dig into deeper emotional and spiritual work. While the universe will provide you with opportunities to find equilibrium, you can help by seeking out experiences that run counter to your usual ways. It is likely you will be asked to walk a mile in another's shoes at this time. Growing your understanding and compassion for others, particularly those who you would not normally associate with, will lighten your heart and help you move further along your path of personal evolution. So yeah, and as it says, like an olive tree extending an olive branch, you know, maybe your collaborations with people are placed more into are more heavily emphasized right now, right? You extending an olive branch to someone or something, maybe even forgiveness, you know, maybe you have been called to forgive someone or something in your past for something because that's what's going to help you to grow and to maintain this lighthearted energy. And I think it's interesting because we have two justice cards in this reading already, and they're both like talking about yin and yang and the scales, and as it pertains to the heart and the feather, right? Your heart being as light as a feather. You feeling like you have to release something in order for this to be, okay? But I digress. Pile number fours. Let's finish your reading up, okay? So we have at the bottom of the deck the Ace of Swords in reverse, okay? So when I get the Ace of Swords in reverse, I always tend to think about, like, I think is it King Arthur? I don't even know the whole story of King Arthur. Am I saying his name right? I don't know. King Arthur. I think that's how you pronounce it. King Arthur. And gosh, I forget the story, but I know that the sword was stuck in a rock, and people far and wide who were called on to see if they could retrieve the sword. I think they would win, like they would be knighted or something like that if they retrieved it. And I think it was King Arthur who did. So I always think about like the Ace of Swords in reverse being like a sword stuck in a stone, and you have to retrieve it to garner its truth, to garner that clarity, to garner that victory, right? So it's something that you're working towards within yourself, right? It might be a little bit of a struggle that you're working towards gaining clarity of, and you just haven't gotten it just yet. But with a little bit more elbow grease, with a little bit more finesse, with a little bit more magic, you're going to find that clarity and that victory in what you seek, pile number 4, okay? So let's list off your cards. We have the 8 of Swords with interference. We have the Sun. We have the Strength card. 4 of Pentacles with power. The Tower. We have the Hermit. 3 of Pentacles with works. Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. We have Justice, and then we have the 7 of Pentacles with failure. So in the center of your reading with Strength and the Princess of Cups, I feel like this came out in another pile too. I just don't remember which. But what I'm getting is that like you understand fundamentally that you have this lighthearted nature about you, but you're sorry about that. Pile number 4 is you understand fundamentally that yes, you have this lighthearted nature about you, and you might come across very lighthearted, but you're extremely resilient on the inside. You are extremely tough on the inside, and you can bear a lot internally, right? I also have a feeling that your intuition is really heightening, okay? It's really strengthening right now due to the summer solstice, and that is a blessing and a miracle in and of itself, right? Because if you can see, you know, if you can predict a lot of things to come, that means you have the power, which we all do. All of us can hone in on our intuition and to trust our instincts or our gut feelings about things. We have to just practice that, but you have practiced that, and it's strengthened you. And I feel like you know a lot of the time what you need to do before it comes to a head, right? So that relieves you of a lot of stress and strife in your life, pile number 4s, which ultimately leaves your heart pretty light, okay? Going back to the beginning of your reading with the 8 of Swords of interference and Hermit, I have a feeling like maybe anxiety has caused you to kind of like be isolated at this time, all right? Or maybe like this could be a Virgo coming in and maybe causing you a little anxiety, or maybe like a Virgo has, you know, maybe interfered with something in your mind space. But I'm getting maybe a little anxiety or interference with something within your mindset has maybe caused like the spiritual pilgrimage for you to take on the inside, right? To balance yourself, for you to get that crown chakra where you need it to be, okay, which is awareness. And I feel like you're gaining a lot of awareness right now as it pertains to like maybe your fears or what you feel like limits you at this point in time, okay? Which is usually just thoughts itself, right? So with the Sun and the 3 of Pentacles with works, maybe get out in the sun. Maybe you need more sun, vitamin D. Okay, maybe you'll find refuge and even happiness with working in the sun too, is what I'm getting. Working outdoors, or I'm feeling like you're gonna have this partnership that's really gonna work out, like this work partnership that's really gonna bring you more clarity, more notoriety to come. You could also be working soon with a Leo. I'm gonna come back to this, but yeah, so with the 4 of Pentacles with power and justice, I feel like your power lies in your even kiltered disposition. Your power lies in your balance. You're your most powerful when you are balanced. Pile number 4s. That's just clear as day. Especially with it being 4, the number 4 is a pretty balanced number. So yeah, that's when you're most powerful. And it's interesting because this Justice card holds that sword upside down. Like they've gotten it out that rock that I was talking about. I mean, yeah, they've gotten it out the rock. Some people would say they've gotten it out the mud, right? That's like a slang euphemism, which to me reminds me of the lotus flower, right? Some of the most beautiful things come out of adversity, right? Some of the most beautiful experiences, the most beautiful ideas come out of adversity. So it really is perspective, right, in life that helps us to overcome any challenges that are brought to us. Pile number 4s. With the Tower and the 7 of Pentacles with failure, there's definitely like this epiphany or this upheaval or shake up moment that you feel has failed you and has made you create these boundaries. I'm curious, what is this Tower moment? Maybe it's this aha moment that you've come to realize that's what got you in this isolation in the first place. Like you're like, this is why I don't trust people. And then it's almost like an epiphany. Like, I don't trust people because of this. And this is the exact reason why I stay to myself or something. Let's see. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck. Please clarify this Tower for our pile number 4s. Okay, 9 of Wands. Yeah, you're defensive. Your guard is up. Your guard is up. You have probably been isolated for some time, pile number 4s, and you built a line in the sand to protect you because, you know, something that happened. Okay, let's get 2 more cards for this Tower. Why is this Tower here, Spirit, for our pile number 4s? Please clarify. 2 more cards. Why is this Tower here for our pile number 4? You're healing still too. Look, we have this Knight of Pentacles. 1 more card. Why is this Tower here for our pile number 4, Spirit? Clarify this Tower card for our pile number 4s. We have the Fool, interesting, and then we have the King of Cups. This could have been a breakup with maybe a Scorpio or a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Death at the bottom of the deck. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. So there's some new energy coming in for you, pile number 4s. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They could be coming in slow, okay? But I feel like before they come in, you're about to like build a wall, or you're about to like, your guard is up right now. And maybe it's making it hard for them to come in, okay? Yeah. Your guard is up, and maybe that's making this blessing hard to come in because you feel like, oh, there's no such thing as failure, y'all. There's no such thing as failure. My mom always says nothing beats a failure but a try, which, to like paraphrase or to like say it in a different way, like if you don't allow yourself to fail, quote unquote, how will you ever know if you had the capability to succeed? You won't, because you didn't have the courage or the wherewithal to just allow yourself to maybe mess up, you know? And I feel like messing up in the past maybe has made you feel a little jaded, but it shouldn't. It shouldn't. We all mess up. That's how we learn, right? That's how children learn. They gotta mess up. They gotta throw Cheerios around everywhere in their high chair and stuff. They don't do that when they're older because they learn. That's not how you do it. Don't play with your food. Don't waste food. This is how you do this, right? So, yeah. Okay, but there are beautiful times ahead of you, and that involve others. Pile number 4s. I know you probably don't want to hear that right now because you're in your hermit mode, but There is beauty and fun times and exuberant times, and it involves other people. Needless to say. Look, new beginnings. Boom, you seen that. There's someone trying to come in. There's this new beginning trying to come into your life, child, and you are just like, I've had enough. You like, I've had it. You gotta let it go. Let it go. Where are you holding on to, pile number 4s? Tell us more, God. Clear, concise, accurate messages. What blessings and miracles are coming in for our pile number 4, Spirit? What blessings and miracles are coming in for our pile number 4s during the summer solstice? What blessings and miracles is the summer solstice bringing in for our pile number 4s? Look, we have rest and rejuvenate. This is you in this meditative mode, in this kind of like laissez-faire, like apathetic mode. You also need it, pile number 3s. You do. You're resting, you're rejuvenating, you're gathering back your strength, because you're about to, it's either you're about to take on a new project or take on the world, take the world by storm or something like that. I need one more card. Because then we also have card number 15 with temptation, which is the devil. You're trying to resist temptation. Resist temptation and deliver us from evil. I was trying to figure that out in one of the piles, and it came in like the last minute. But it always comes, right? So resist temptation and deliver us from evil. You're in a metaphorical way. Pile number 4s in a metaphorical way. I hope this is resonating and this makes sense. You're holding on to something with this devil card here that you need to let go of. Too many cards. One more card, Spirit. Blessings and miracles. This summer solstice is bringing in for our pile number 4s. One more card. Blessings and miracles. I feel like you're lying to yourself. You're denying love. You're denying your heart open. Look, oh my goodness. God Spirit is something else. So y'all seen this. It's right here. I'm just pointing to it before I grab it. This was at the bottom of the deck in reverse. And I was just like, let me just shuffle this card. I need more info. Card number 1, prosperity begins. It's the Ace of Pentacles. Someone is trying to come in with an offer, an opportunity. You need to open up. You need to forgive. You don't have to forget. Just forgive. You have to lighten your heart, lighten your load up. So this prosperity could come into you, pile number 4, because it's really trying to. It's knocking at your door, and you're a little nervous to go see who's at the door and let them in, right? Because of whatever that's happened in the past. Forget the past. The past is in the past for a reason. Leave it there. Yeah, prosperity wants to come in for you, and so does forward movement, triumph, okay? Over adversity. Let it in. Claim your victory, pile number 4s. Don't let it, pass you by, my dears. Tell us more, God. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 4s. What blessings and miracles is this summer solstice bringing in for our pile number 4s? Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 4s. Thank you. Okay. Look, we have Ouija board caution. I think this is you. This is you moving with caution. You know what I'm saying? Look, geomancy, patience. We have pendulum, decision. Let's just move these over here. Look, we have black cat, good luck. This fortune is trying to come in for you. This energy of this black cat, good luck, which is one of my favorite cards in this deck, because it's basically like you have the Midas touch. You are like, you can't lose. You can't be phased. Like you can't stop winning right now. Allow this energy to come into you. And we have oracle wisdom. Okay. I feel like you've garnered a lot of patience and resilience through something, and the wait is over. I have a feeling the wait is over. As soon as you conclude, as soon as you make a decision about something, pile number 4s, you're no longer going to have to wait for this energy, this good luck, this opulence, this wisdom to come into your life. It's just gonna like fall into place almost immediately. But you have to make the decision to allow it, right? The art of allowing. You have to make the decision to let it in, or else it won't come in. Let's see. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 4s. You're protected too. That black cat is good luck. It's blessings coming in for you. And it's protection and guidance and tenacity, strength. What else, Spirit? What other blessings and miracles is this summer solstice bringing in for our pile number 4s? Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 4s. What blessings and miracles is the summer solstice bringing in for pile number 4s? Look, love more. Look, this is just funny. Pile number 4. Y'all done built this freaking, I don't even know, barrier over your heart. Love more. Let love in. Because when you let this love in, everything else is going to pour in result to that. In consequence of that. Beautiful consequences, right? Wow. They read you. This deck read you to filth. Okay, a couple more cards. Thanks. Express yourself. So what have you been holding in that you need to be more expressive of? Wow. One more card, Spirit, for our pile number 4s. I feel like you should express yourself more through art. Even if you don't publicly publicize the art, have like a paint night. Go on like a paint and sip or something, or go do something creative to get your energy flowing. Even if you don't put it out there, like keep it for yourself. Go to a pottery class or go do something you've been wanting to do, whether that's a dance class or something. That's going to help you to kind of like relinquish this barrier. This barrier that you have put up around your heart center. Pile number 4s. One more card, Spirit. One more card. Thank you. Feel successful. Yeah, feel successful. Like, they say this, the feeling is the secret, right? That's what Neville Goddard suggests. The feeling is the secret. And if this whole universe is a projection of how you feel inside, what you feel, it will manifest, right? What you feel will manifest. So if you want to be a millionaire, you have to feel like a millionaire right now. You have to tell yourself that maybe you don't even have to tell yourself that. Feel it. How would a millionaire feel? Probably happy most of the time. Because the little intricacies that life tends to throw at us, and if we don't have those, maybe certain things, certain resources to just like clear them out, they can disrupt our moods, right? So feel successful. Enrich yourself with success, with fortitude, with, all the feelings that you would feel if you had that particular manifestation. You have to feel it already. Even as it pertains to Paris, like me and my friends would talk, and I've been manifesting Paris for years. I didn't just get up on a whim and, get to Paris. I had been wanting to go to Paris since 2017. Europe, for sure. And Paris, to be honest, probably longer than that, probably all my life for some reason. I was feeling called and directed to go to Paris. And I really do say that it was the journey in and of itself that was the most exciting. Yes, Paris is a beautiful city. I had amazing experiences and amazing memories that I'll cherish for the rest of my life. But the journey, the getting to Paris was to me the most profound experience of the whole trip, right? So, and that was because when I was walking these LA streets, child, I was in Paris. In my mind, I was already there for at least a year. In my mind, I was there for at least a year, okay? And then boom, I was there in reality. So that whole fake it till you make it, it's true to a degree, you know? It's true, okay? Not even to a degree, it's just the truth. But I wouldn't use maybe the term faking it. I would just use assume the wish fulfilled, you know, use like I am the embodiment of that feeling, so it has no choice but to manifest itself, right? So let's conclude with some angel messages cards, pile number 4. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck. What messages, advice, or guidance would you like to leave with our pile number 4, Spirit, to conclude their reading? Messages, advice, or guidance. Okay, so we have we have 2 cards. Okay, so it says integrity, be flexible, but be also true to you. Stand by your beliefs and values, and others will stand and believe in you. And we have adventure. It says, instead of seeing the current situation as an obstacle, try seeing it as an adventure. Explore all the possibilities. There are many more than you currently imagine. Instead of seeing things as either black or white, try exploring all the colors in between. So this is why I'm feeling like, you know, you have a lot of integrity about you, and I feel like you hold yourself to a high esteem and a high regard, and that's why you probably feel like, no, I'm creating boundaries. But there's a difference between boundaries and isolation. Paul number 4 is, I'm not laughing at you. I understand, because I feel like this reading has resonated with me a lot, okay? But, you know, I'm kind of making light of it. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to laugh at yourself sometimes and notice when you need to, you know, maybe like loosen the reins on, you know, your alone time, and maybe incorporate more people, or maybe even just do more things to make yourself feel lighter, make yourself feel like you've already attained what you're trying to manifest, right? So we have at the bottom of the deck, precious gift, friendship, family, and love are precious gifts. Don't lose sight of what's important. Exactly. So as it pertains to, you know, this isolation or this hermit mode you've been in, or this solitude, go see friends and families. Go lighten the load. Go laugh with your mom, your dad, your aunt, your uncles, kids, whomever, okay? Be easy on yourself. And this manifestation that's trying to come into play, this abundance here, right? This opportunity to grow your wealth and your abundance in totality is here for you. It's waiting for you to just pick up the phone, so to speak, right? And just adhere to the call. So, you know, you can start off by just balancing yourself, recentering yourself, and making sure your heart isn't heavy, okay? Because it doesn't need to be right now, okay? So with that being said, my lovely dreamy dreamers, I love you all so much, pile number 4s. If you like this reading, if it resonated with you, please give this reading a big thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone else who would best resonate with the messages provided here today. Again, my pile number 4s, I love you so much. And until next time, I will see you in your next readings. Bye.